Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today I will be showing you guys 50 different build ideas that you can do in your survival world. But before this video starts, if you do enjoy this video, make sure you go down below this video and subscribe, because YouTube has been glitching lately and unsubscribing people from my channel. So if you could just check to see if you're subscribed, that'd be awesome. Now with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, the first idea is to, I guess you can build a bee farm. All you have to do is make a little roof area, put some fences hanging down from the ceiling with campfires underneath, and hang some beehives. Pretty cool. If you don't have a lot of villagers, try making a villager trading hall. All you have to do is maybe add some lecterns or some different villager stand things, and all you gotta do is put the villager behind it, and then you got a villager trading station, and you can get tons and tons of emeralds and good loot. Ah, thank you, kind sir. If you have no place to fish, why not try making your own pond? Just add a nice little dock with maybe a lamp and some barrels, and just put it in the middle of the pond, and then you can go fishing. It adds a bit of design too to your area. Another idea you could do, if you don't have enough storage, try making a shed outside your base that holds all your dirt and maybe even some netherrack and ores. It's a great way to store random stuff and just maybe even keep your pet donkey in it. If you don't know a good way to store your animals, try making a big barn and filling a bunch of sheep, pigs, chickens, and even cows in it. It really makes it look pretty cool, and my job is to make all these different colors of the rainbow. Instead of digging down in a random part of the world, why not make a big mine with some rails and even a minecart drop-off system, so you don't have to come up here and place all your things manually. Just have a minecart come up from the bottom and place stuff in the chest for you. It makes it really easy to mine and collect resources very quickly and efficiently. Make a cool looking 3x3 piston door that functions very well and keeps your base safe. Of course, you don't have to add the middle block because I'm not that much redstone guy, but you know, it does the job. Try making an office that stores all your old tools. For example, mine's a silky driller. Have a big wall of them that you can store, and make sure you have a big chair that you sit on and look over your notes. And make sure to have a barrel on the side with your project book in it, because you don't want anyone stealing that. Try adding a hangout room where you sit down and relax on your couch and watch some TV. If your normal furnaces are too slow, try making an industrial furnace, also known as a super smelter. Just have a minecart above some hoppers that go across, drop all the items in, and then it goes into one chest. I smelted almost a full double chest of sand in under like 10 minutes. It goes really good. If you have an empty wall and you don't know what to do with it, try making a big fireplace with some furnaces in the back that you can use to even make some more charcoal or just glass or something in general. Make an armory that carries all your armor. For example, this is all my end armor that I found, and these are all my bows and even some other pieces of armor that I'm going to use in future episodes. I also couldn't fit everything on the wall, so I just had to put some chests full of some old resources in here. Make a cool little workshop that you can build all your tools and armor with. For example, this one's just a big underground room with some leftover anvils, barrels, and an enchanting system. And even some storage if you don't know where to put some other pieces of iron, and ow, that hurt. And everyone has to have their favorite music section, right? Try making a little fish tank that has little fishies in it because, I don't know, it spruces up the place and you have some little friends swimming around. This is kind of an obvious one, but try making a giant storage room that holds most of your Minecraft needs. For example, I got some enchanted books, you know, some rotten flesh even, and even goes to random beds. Quite random, but it holds all my Minecraft stuff that I gather. I'm not going to go out here, but try making a big greenhouse with some carrots and even potatoes growing inside. It makes it just look pretty cool, and you can even add some vines over it as if it's old and just a lot of weeds and gunk is growing on it. And if you have big wheat fields, which is another idea that you could do, and have a lot of hay bales, try storing that in a silo. Mine's cut off right now because my chunks aren't loading, but you get the idea. Instead of having a brewing stand out in the open, why not try to make a chemical room where you brew all your chemicals? You can place them over the fire. Obviously you can't do that, but you can just pretend to hold the thing over the fire and brew the chemicals. This is where I get all my nether wart, and I grow all my suspicious potions that no one knows about. And have a hazmat suit because it just looks cool and adds a lot of detail to it. Wear this for armor for safety reasons, because, you know, you got to. Have a room where you can store your dragon and wither armor. This is, for example, my dragon armor, and this is my wither armor, and I kind of just have a cool design behind it. Nothing too fancy, well I guess it kind of is, but it makes it just looks pretty cool. Have a cave base with a stream running along the side and that eventually cuts under a bridge that you made and ends up into a pond. Mine is this, and it leads into my quarry over here, which is another good idea that you could do that just goes straight down to bedrock. Pretty cool. I have some old wooden beams crossing my cave base because why not? It's pretty cool. It shows the old age of this place and how things are deteriorating. Have a big map room that you kill creepers in and hopefully not explode your place, because I like my map walls. And I have a very big place that you can have a map wall on. Mine's going to be this wide, which is kind of insane, but you could do it too. It takes you a while, and that's the whole point. It's going to take you a while, and it'll last you a long time in your world. All your potions that you make in your chemical room, try making a cellar where you store all them. For example, I got a bunch of different barrels with even a little thing on it. I don't know what you call this, like section things, on a lectern with a book on it, and basically it just tells me where all my potions are. And then you can add a light and slab floor so no mob spawn. Pretty simple though. If you're not the best at Minecraft, then try making a lab. This is only my lab hallway, but you get the gist. Basically, in every one of these walls right here, try adding a different room on something that you don't know about Minecraft. If you don't know anything about bees, then try making a room for that. Experiment with the bees. See when they attack you and see when they don't. You might die a couple times, but it's the fun way finding things about Minecraft that you never knew before. If you get a bunch of coal and diamonds and even nether ore, try making a ore refinery. This is mine right here. Basically what you do is you just take some ores, scatter them around like this, take fortune 3 and dig them all up. It's a really fun way and neat design that I came up with. Pretty cool. You just use like blocks like these and come up with your own design, and you can get a pretty cool ore refinery room. If you want something that will take a while in Minecraft, try building one of these. It's a big underground room with water tubes that is a power source for my base. Endermen might sometimes come in it, as you could probably tell. But this took me a really long time because I dig all this out, make a perfect circle, and make these giant glass tubes as if the water had like some sort of electricity in them, and it powers my entire base. I make it out of quartz flooring, so it's impossible, and it really takes you a long time to work for. If you don't have an electric quite yet, try making a big train station. This is mine, and basically all you do is hit a button, go on the minecart, hit the button, and all you do is ride away. Then it brings you to that certain station, and then pretty much that's it. And then down here, you have a railroad system where it brings you down, and it brings you into certain hallways that bring you anywhere you want in the world. Again, it's a lot of digging, which makes it something that will take a while in your world. Remember, don't give up, because you can always do it. Remember, if you want to finish something, just focus. The thing that I was standing on in the beginning of this episode was my clock tower, which is another thing that you could do. It's basically just a clock tower, pretty much just a giant spike in the ground, having a spiral staircase up, and just having a clock at the top. You don't have to actually have it work, but it's close enough. Try making a bee factory. This one's not even close to being a quarter of the way through, but just have a big room with a big science facility in the back showing like a living simulation of how the bees live. It's pretty cool, and you can experiment with bees like the science lab I was telling you about. But this one's just a big simulation for bees that you could study on. I have a giant XP farm over in that direction over there. I'm not going to show you it, but that's another thing you could do is make a giant XP farm. It's pretty simple. All you do is just look up a tutorial, build it, and you pretty much have a giant XP farm that gives you lots of different things. Everyone wants iron in the world, so why not make an iron farm? It's pretty simple, and all you do, again, is ow, ow, ow. You look up a tutorial. Mine's up here on top of my base for some reason, and it basically just gives you free iron. Mine doesn't have the zombie because I accidentally set it on peaceful, but you know, it gets the job done when you need a lot of iron for something, especially a beacon. Another awesome idea to build is one of these. It's just a little thing that goes on top of your beacon. Obviously your beacon will go down there, or it can go up here, but I like it down further. And it's just a little thing on top. Mine just has to be a ruin, because I found it on Pinterest and thought it was a good idea. So if you want to learn how to build something like this, or just beacon designs in general, I'll have a link to that in the description because it was my last video. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. And yeah, that's a pretty cool idea too. Another build that's gonna take a really long time is a watchtower. Or at least mine's going to take a long time, because mine's going to go up to the world height limit, which is 256. And as you can see, I am Y level 75 right now. And that's pretty awesome because of how long it'll take. Because it's going to require a lot of spruce and red terracotta. And when you're standing on the top of it, you can just look over your entire base and see how well you've done. So yeah. Another fun project you can work on is try recovering a village. This is a village that I first found when I started my Let's Play, and it just happens to be next to my house. And I took all the villagers from it to make an iron farm that was over there that is now on top of my house. The rest, I think, just despawned, so I'm going to try to fix it up because I started making this weird wood wall right here because I looked like it needed it, and I'm just gonna start to like revive the village, put some villagers back in it, like fix up like some of these random stuff. This one I already started to remake because, well, it holds a lot more wheat and stuff, and I'm just gonna try to revive the village. That's another thing that it will take you a decently long time to do. Another thing you could do is try to make a witch farm. I don't know how to do it, and I've never built one, and don't know anything about them, but I have a witch hut here, and I guess you could try to build a witch farm, which gives you like sticks, gunpowder, and a bunch of other stuff too. So you could try to build one of that. Just look up a tutorial, and yeah. If you don't have a lot of ice and you don't have any icebergs near you, try finding your nearest mountain and building a ice farm on it. I don't even think you have to build it on top of a mountain. I think it just has to be high up. Just have a big flat area with walls, fill it up with water, and have one of these diagonal things so water sources can flow everywhere, and then ice will form on top of it, and then you can just take your efficiency 5 pick and dig it all up. I don't think it has to be efficiency 5, but I like to use it because it's like the best enchantment, and yeah, it's a pretty cool ice farm. If you play your world a lot, try making an adventure house. Mine is out here in the wild, and you could just place a campfire, have your horse on a pole, and just have all the necessary needs, I guess is what you can call it, and just put all your stuff in a chest or something, and then kind of just live out here in the wild. It gives you a break from your same world that you're still in, but I guess you can you live a new life, and it makes the atmosphere feel a little bit newer, as if you were starting a new world. If you don't have a lot of crops, try making a giant farm where you can plant all of them. Mine has different spots for each and every crop in the game. I have one for beetroots, I have one for pumpkins, I have some for wheat, and I think carrots are somewhere, and even sugar cane on both sides because you need a lot of sugar cane generally. And yeah, just put torches all over the walls like I did. I think I'm going to remove like 75% of them because I think it looks kind of stupid, but I mean, it does the job and it lights up the area from mobs, so that's all I really appreciate. If you need a lot of stone or mining materials, try to make a big mine. Mine is outlined in where my cursor is on the granite line, and basically you just have a giant quarry going down to bedrock. You get all the mining materials like ores, granite, andesite, and even stone. You just have maybe even a 6-tuple beacon in the middle, and just having all the effects. And basically, you just get haste 2, efficiency 5 pickaxe, and just mine all the way down, and you get a bunch of cool resources. And it'll take you a while, like all the other projects in the world. Another cool but obvious one is making a nether base. Mine has these pretty cool new crimson vines. Well, like, they're kind of new. Crimson vines going up to the top and leading into my nether base. It doesn't have to be hard. I just have a glass wall so I can look over the edge and have some cool like furnaces and storage up there to store, and then my ancient debris mine down there. And that was a bartering station, but I didn't put name tags on the piglins and they despawned. So it's a pretty fun idea. Mine was pretty simple and took an episode. But if you want to make yours a giant like area and like a nether hub, that would be another awesome idea that you could do. I'm going to start another hub right here, and it's going to be a dome. And if you want to copy that design, be sure to. I don't have anything built, but go ahead. Now, sadly, those are all the builds that I have done that I can give to you, but I do have a lot more that I could show you. They're just written in my book here. Oh, so that's the wrong one. Got to get my project book. And basically, I just have a bunch of ideas here that I'll show you. I'll just flip through the pages. And none of these are built, or maybe some of them, like the railroad system. I could probably cross that off soon. But these are pretty much just all my ideas that you can do. Yeah, I'll flip through the pages. You just pause the video if you see something cool or whatever. And yeah, I'll flip through them right now. So yeah, that's pretty much all the ideas. Some of them, like this one, the handmade beach.xp, it basically means I'm gonna make a handmade beach, like with just a bunch of sand, and make it like custom. And the .xp means it's gonna be near my XP farm, so that's why some of them say like dot or something. And then so that's pretty much that. Those are pretty much just all my ideas that I have. That should have been over 50. I'm not going to count exactly how much I had, but I mean, it's close enough and it's good enough as well. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and following along with me in my survival world and getting all these ideas from me. By the way, all these are my ideas that I came up with. Some of them are found from like other YouTubers or whatever that I just got inspiration from. But I mean, everyone usually builds them. Like a nether base, that's kind of just like an obvious one that everyone does. So obviously I didn't come up with like the nether base idea, but like you get the gist of it. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to go down below this video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the bell so you never miss any other videos that I upload on my channel. And that's pretty much it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.